So ladies and gentlemen, for those that actually want to run and model in Python, and which I actually should have actually presented myself from the very beginning, Anaconda would be the best way to go. There are two sources that you can try to do it. You can do it through Anaconda, or you can do it through PIP. Now Anaconda is basically the easiest and the most simplest. All you have to do is actually download it through an Apple computer or through a Windows computer, or if you have a Linux account, you can download through there. And the process is very simple. It's not even tedious at all. It's like easy peasy, right? Once Anaconda is fully installed, you have all of these options here that you can basically try to use to run Python. Preferably Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook. You can launch those or install these, and Spider, right? In my opinion, Spider and Jupyter would be the best software to basically run Python. R Studio is mainly best for R if you want to actually run code in R for statistical computing. But the former three are your best bet, right? And this is also on the basic. You actually install programs based on what's available and what they give you, depending on basically what the environment allows and what it installs. Now, to create an environment, you go down to environments depending on what type of learning module that you want to get, and you click create, right? And then you type in whatever environment names you have, and then you put the R, or you actually set the R setup depending on what type of software you get. Click the version, then create. You're done at that point. And I have TensorFlow environment as an example when it comes to deep learning. I may want to bear with me here as it continues to load. You'll see all of these installed packages, uninstalled packages that you will see here. And once that gets done, right, you'll be able to actually try to pick which ones that you would like to use for that software, and that will basically be the rest for it, right? So let's give it a second for it to load, and then once it fully loads, I'll be able to show you the example here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you choose to install the latest Python module and work on PIP, right, you would have to actually download the source code and actually install Python itself. We are going to have to go to Python 3.11 here, and then we would download this stable release and see what type of stuff they have here, and we'll see all the installation they have. You see these installers depending on what type of computer you have. If you have a Mac, go hit the Mac Universal Install. If you have a Windows, go for the installer package and actually get that stuff there. But to get the packages that sit up there, you have to open up your terminal or your command center in order for you to install the packages up in the recent Python, and it would have to be done through the PIP system, right? Now, in order to actually run the Python module efficiently, you would have to use Jupyter Notebook or Jupyter Lab. And once you get that done, you install PIP basically right onto the module. If you're using a Mac computer, basically a Macintosh computer or Apple, you have to actually open up your terminal and actually type this command here, PIP install Jupyter Lab, and you launch it down. Notebook, same thing, PIP install Notebook, run Jupyter Notebook, however it may be, voila. If you have a Windows, open up your command center line on your Windows prompt through your settings and get that set up and run those same commands as well. And that's how I'll be able to run Jupyter Notebook, and I'll be able to have Python up in tow. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to these environments that you deal with up in Anaconda, right, we got the installed environments that's there. These are the ones that are actually shown. Anything that's checked up is installed. Anything not installed, basically it's basically not checked out. It hasn't been done. These are the ones that you have set up below here. You're talking about thousands upon thousands of packages, right? The ones that are updatable, right? Those are the ones they have all set up. That's going to be updatable from time to time. And these are the environments that we will be dealing with, we have when it comes to Anaconda. You know, happy coding!